Think flirting is a young man's game? Think again. The truth is, older men actually have unfair advantages when it comes to charm, advantages younger guys don't even see coming. What if I told you that women are psychologically wired to respond better to certain flirting behaviors that only come naturally with age? Trick 1. The slow burn gaze. First up, the slow burn gaze. You don't glance. You observe. And when you lock eyes, it's calm, intentional, magnetic. Research shows that extended eye contact activates the brain's dopamine pathways, especially when paired with a relaxed demeanor. Younger men often fidget or look away too quickly. Older men? They own the moment. Trick 2. The I've got time energy. You're not rushing to impress. You're not desperate to prove something. That I've got time energy signals high status. Psychology calls this non-neediness, and it's irresistible. When you slow down the pace of a conversation, it makes her feel like she's being pursued with intention, not hunted. Trick 3. The compliment with depth. You don't just say you look nice. You say, that color brings out something in your eyes. I can't quite explain it. Now that hits differently.
Why?
Because you're showing attention to detail, a sign of emotional maturity. Women associate this with deeper connection. This is called high-context communication, and it's pure gold. Trick 4. Strategic pauses. Silence? That's your ally. A well-timed pause after a compliment or a teasing remark gives her space to feel. Neuropsychology tells us that when someone processes unexpected silence, their attention heightens. In other words, you're literally making her lean in. Trick 5. Understated touch. A light touch on the arm as you make a witty remark. It's not aggressive, it's anchoring. Studies show that brief, warm touch increases positive perception and emotional closeness. But timing is everything. Older men tend to read body language better, and that's the real trick. Trick 6. Storytelling over showboating. Here's the thing, flashy cars and humble brags are boring. But tell a well-paced story with a little mystery and a twist at the end? That's seductive. Older men often have richer experiences to draw from, and when you share a story that hints at who you are without explaining everything, you're triggering her brain's curiosity loop. And trust me, curiosity is chemistry's best friend. Trick 7. Subtle teasing with depth. Not the immature kind that says, "You're so short." I mean the teasing that builds connection. Like, "You've got that look, like you get away with everything, don't you?" It's playful. It's psychological framing. She starts wondering if you see something in her others don't. That kind of flirting? It's a masterclass in emotional anchoring. Trick 8. Let her talk first. Most guys jump in to perform. But you listen first. Women feel more connected when they speak more in early interactions. Studies in conversational dominance reveal this. People who ask meaningful questions and then actually pause are perceived as more attractive. Older men have the patience to do this, and it shows. Trick 9. Compliment her mind, not just her looks. Sure, she hears you're beautiful all the time. But when you say, "You see things in a way I haven't heard before," boom. That hits the soul. Because now she's being seen, not just looked at. This taps into the psychological craving for validation beyond appearance, especially powerful with women who are tired of surface-level attention. Trick 10. Exit like a gentleman with an edge. The last move? Leave before the energy drops. Say, "I've enjoyed this, but I've got to run. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again." You exit with confidence, not neediness. Psychologically, this triggers the Zeigarnik effect. People remember incomplete experiences more vividly. She'll be thinking about you long after you've left. Here's the truth. Flirting doesn't belong to the young. It belongs to the aware. The men who understand timing, psychology, and presence. So the next time someone says you're too old for the game, smile, because they clearly have no idea who really wins in the end.